Welcome to Jablam Hockey, folks. I'm your host, Peter Wojcicki, and I'm again with
Paul Zwombek. Hey, everybody.
Yeah, this is episode 2, so we'll get right into it. First, we're going to start off with today's episode talking about our new structure, because in our first episode, we were just all over the place.
Yeah, it was messy. It was unorganized, I would say.
So we want some more structure. But first, I want to tell a rant that Paul knows nothing about. The rant is the good old goalies of the Toronto Maple Leafs. And there's Jonathan Bernier.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Well, Jonathan Bernier allowed one of the greatest goals you're going to want to see. If you didn't check it out, it was a great half-ice goal from Derek Stepan. And it basically goes easily right through Reimer's legs. Not putting the stick there to block it.
Bernier's legs.
Yeah.
Bernier's legs.
I said Reimer, didn't I?
That's all right.
Because you're expecting more of those goals to go in on Reimer. People know that Reimer's a bit of a how-do-you-do kind of goalie. He's all over the place.
Yep.
Bernier is more structured, but he's not that kind of goalie. And it's shown all season, and it had the climax in last night's game. He allowed a horrible goal from center ice. Check it out, folks.
Okay.
He also...
It kind of reminded me of Toskala, so it's Toskala 2.0, maybe?
Toskala 2.0,
yeah.
And I'm afraid of what's going to happen to Bernier now, because you've seen those goalies like a Toskala, and what happened within like a year, he was already out of nowhere.
Yeah, they're trading him. They're going to trade him.
It's happened to Tommy Salo with Team Sweden, and then what happened? Boom, disappeared pretty much within a year. It's happened to Dan Kluche, maybe Canucks fans remember with the Nick Lidstrom shot. What happened? Disappeared pretty much within a year. So we're hoping he's not that goalie, because on the other hand, there have been the how do you do, what have I got in my hand goal with Patrick Waugh.
Yeah.
It's happened to, hey, let's try to stop the puck with the stick, and it goes off the stick and through my legs in the net, Martin Brodeur. So that's happened in time, and we're hoping that maybe it swings more into that side, and that's the kind of goalie he was. Because we've seen Jonathan Bernier. We know that he has the skills. But for some reason, and I've noticed this even before, he allows some really, really bad weak goals
soft
here
goals.
And there.
Yeah.
And that has to stop with him. And it's an easy opening for Reimer. And he's played so well.
He's played real well, yeah.
And he's taking that number one job. And again, the last goal too, that he allowed really weak too. Rebound dropped right in front.
Yes,
Zuccarello of all guys, and he's finished it up easily. Bernier, I believe it's 1 win in last 18 games.
That's not good.
Regulation wise,
not good.
His save percentage this season is like a .985. I believe in like 40 games it's a .905. This is not good. And of course, Reimer wins third star of the week.
Yes.
Bernier. So what were we talking about before? Oh yeah, sorry, structure. So what we wanted to talk about is in our show now, we're going to try to do more structure, and not these random shows with no structure, just keep on talking about random things. You're going to break it down into subjects, segments with 3 to 6 segments, each one stopped by a period. And then, of course, you're going to hear the buzzer at the end of each period. Breaking down the segments. If it's not the end of a segment, we're going to hear a slap shot.
Perfect.
And they're all going to be roughly 22-minute episodes, and sometimes the 2.
Yeah. First one was a bit long, so that's why the structure's set up.
And now on to fantasy pickups. Wow, of course, we're going to try to pick up James Reimer.
Yep. He's on the list to pick up. He's going to get a lot more starts in the next couple weeks.
For sure, because Bernier and Reimer's playing that much better.
Yeah, and he's not going to get a load of wins because he is playing for the Toronto Maple Leafs, so he's not going to be the top win.
No.
Yeah,
what are you trying to say here? Okay, back to that. If Bernier didn't blow the game for the Leafs, if he didn't, that could have been 4 straight wins for the hottest team in the NHL, the Maple Leafs, because the only hotter team would have been the New York Rangers, who they would have beat.
Yeah.
Okay, so, Reimer, pick him up, folks.
Yes. Another guy to pick up, Reimer, 28% owned. So there you go. If you need a guy that has less ownership because you're in a deeper league, let's go with Sam Bennett from Calgary. The kid is playing real well. The past 2 weeks, 7 games he's played. He's ranked 125th in those 2 weeks, so I think you're going to be able to pick him up because people probably don't own him. He's got 3 goals, 3 assists. His plus-minus is not very good. He doesn't get any penalty minutes. So
Calgary's going to start winning games.
Yeah.
The plus-minus will go up.
Yeah.
He's also playing on top line.
Yes.
So that's also going to increase everything. If Johnny Hawk is playing well, he's going to get points.
Yeah, and these pickups, we're not going to tell you to pick up the top guys, obviously. So Sam Bennett's not a top guy, clearly, but he's going to help you in the long run. If you pick him up now, before he gets hot, you're going to keep him on your team, and he'll end up helping you.
Another guy on the top line is the German assassin, Draisaitl.
Yes, I like this guy. Yeah, we talked about him last week, and we're going to talk about him again. Past 2 weeks, ranked 29th in Yahoo. That's unbelievable. It's really good. 2 goals, 6 assists. This guy's playing with Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall's top of the league in scoring. Draisaitl's getting he's helping him out. He's getting all the assists. It's unbelievable.
But he's also getting those clutch goals, and some could be game winners.
Yes.
So if you're also getting those game winner stats in your categories, pick them up even more, in my opinion.
Yep.
Cool. What about D's?
Rasmus Ristolainen. This guy's a dark horse. Nobody really knows about him. He's 37% owned, so clearly some people have him on their team. But
I know about him. I play with him on NHL 16 all the time. Ristolainen!
Yeah.
Passes to Ristolainen!
And as soon as Bogosian gets back, he's going to be playing with Bogosian, and he's still going to get his power play time, and he's going to be good.
He has a lot of shots on goal, so
Yes.
that means he's getting a lot of... He has to be getting a lot of power play time. He's getting a lot of power play points.
Yeah, he's got 5 power play points.
Boom, and a lot of shots on goal, especially for a deep... Wow.
And all he has to do is pass it to Eichel, O'Reilly, Ennis, and those guys are scoring right now. So pick up Rasmus
You didn't
Ristolainen.
mention Kane. Good call, because he's injured.
Yeah, that's right. For a while.
So who should we just get them off my team?
Drew Stafford, number 1. Get him out of here. If he's on your team, you don't need him.
So Ristolainen is not passing to Drew Stafford?
No.
Okay.
No. Not anymore. Another guy, Chris Kunitz. I don't think you need him on your team.
All right, I screwed up there, right? Stafford's on the chance.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make sure.
That's why he's not passing to him.
Okay.
Yeah. Chris Kunitz, 53% owned. I would be dropping him. He should not be owned that much. He's running off reputation. He played with Crosby the past couple of years. He's not playing with Crosby
He's
anymore.
on the third line.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
So get rid of him. Another defenseman, Chris Russell, not owned very much, 14%. Get rid of him.
Really? You think he's not going to bring up those points because he's playing with Calgary? No matter who's he paired with.
I'm pretty sure he's played with Weidman.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Weidman's not going to be a good setup.
And if your league doesn't play with blocks, if you got blocks in your league, you're keeping Chris Russell. The guy's a block machine. Mm-hmm. But if you're blocking a lot of shots, you're not touching the puck. You don't have the puck, so you're not going to.
So if your league has a lot of penalty killing points, they're on the penalty kill percentage.
Yep.
They're blocking shots.
Yep.
You're blocking pucks with the face.
If you get extra points for blocking a shot with your face, then keep Chris Russell.
Perfect. If you're getting points for ice time in your zone, keep them. I say keep them.
All right. Another guy that a lot of people own, 57% own, Nick Leddy from the New York Islanders. This guy was everybody thought he was going to have a great year again. Great year last year.
He did, but again, that's his breakout season.
Yeah.
And he got the ice time out of a number 1, number 2 defenseman.
Yeah.
He's going to have a bit of a setback.
He's only got 5 assists this year.
All season.
There's no reason to keep him on your roster.
Cool. And then Dan Boyle as well?
Dan Boyle, yeah. New York Rangers, their defensemen are defensemen. They play defense.
The other thing about defensemen, though, they're so up and down, so it's hard to tell. Because they're very streaky, too.
Yeah.
Any one of these defensemen could have a good 1, 2, 3 weeks and then go back down again.
Yeah. But
so defensemen are tricky.
Yeah, I don't think Boyle's going to go up. I think he's staying down. He's
getting pretty old.
Yeah.
So who's hot?
Who is hot?
We got fantasy hot
Yeah,
players.
we're going to go guys that were drafted late in your drafts that are ranked way above got drafted. So we're going to go with average draft position. First guy, Patrice Bergeron, 7-1, average draft position. He's ranked 7th
overall right now.
For
and
the
that's
entire
for the
season.
whole season.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 goals, 10
So you
assists.
probably have this guy sitting on your bench.
Yeah.
Or he's sitting on another guy's bench and he's not playing him.
Yeah.
Trade for him.
Yeah, go get him.
Or play him if you got him, folks.
Yeah, definitely.
16 points. Woo.
Yeah.
And
a quiet 16.
he's not playing with Krejci because they're both centers.
Yeah.
So they're both playing pretty well right now.
Yeah. He's got 10 power play points. Unbelievable.
Wow.
Another guy that is top of the scoring leader that we kind of knew he was going to do it, John Klingberg.
Klingberg, this guy, he's a steal.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people probably didn't draft him.
Average draft position, 124.
They probably didn't draft him, but they've picked him up by now.
Yeah.
They're smart.
He's 92% owned.
They've picked him up by now. People weren't following him last year. He was very underrated.
Yep.
4th in rookie voting. I liked him last year. Now he's stepped it up even more this year.
I remember in the offseason, Jim Nill, their GM, Dallas GM, was saying that this is the next Erik Karlsson. He didn't put it in those words, but he thought he could be as good as Erik Karlsson. And he is showing it right now. He is playing great.
So he's like, top 5 in the league in points?
Yes.
Among all players, not just defensemen?
Yeah.
Wow. This guy is on fire.
Well, when you play with Sagan and Ben,
you're going to get
points.
But he has basically more points than at least one of the two, right? They're both not in the top 5. Are they? Sagan and Ben are in the top 5?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So he's with them together.
Yeah. And Dallas is scoring like crazy, so that's why they're all up there.
Yeah. Okay, who else?
Guy playing with Ovechkin, Evgeny Kuznetsov. Probably didn't get drafted in very many leagues.
Yeah, because you weren't sure if he was going to play first, second, or even third line on the Caps. And he is playing with the OV.
He is playing with OV. He's ranked 40th in Yahoo right now. Unbelievable.
Wow, overall.
He wasn't even drafted. He doesn't have an average draft position. That means he was left out of 200, his average draft position. Mm-hmm. He was out of the 200 top players.
Wow.
And now he's 40th. 5 goals, 12 assists. Playing great.
He is.
Helps playing with Ovechkin as well.
And another guy from Russia that wasn't drafted. Panarin. Also playing well, but again, he is playing with like the best player in the NHL right now.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are playing with the top goal scorers that were drafted to be round 1, round 2, and these guys are riding on coattails. So they're helping you win your league right now. Mm-hmm. If you have 2 of any of the guys we just named, your team's top 5 in your league. Gotta be.
That would lead into our fantasy tip of the week. If a guy starts playing with the best player on that team or one of the best players in the league, that's when you pick this guy in.
Yes. Look at your line combos. You can get it. There's a whole bunch of different sites that run line combos. Go out there. Daily Faceoff's a good one. Dauber Hockey has a good one. Their Frozen Pools website. They have their line combos in percentage. Just go update every single day. Go out. I'm on those sites every day.
Or even if you're noticing and you're watching games like the Hawks and you see Panarin playing with Kane all the time.
Yeah.
Kuznetsov playing with Ovechkin all the time.
Yeah.
That means they're paired together. They're playing together. They're both picking up points almost at the exact same clip.
Yeah.
That's a good pickup.
Goalies that are playing unbelievably. Right. Jake Allen. Guy stole the starting position from Brian Elliott. He was average draft position was 106. He's ranked 12th in Yahoo. That's with goalies and players ranked 12th. So he is winning you weeks. Every single week
he's playing well, and he's playing with the team that wins a lot of games.
Yes. And his goals against average 1.91.
Wow.
Under 2.
That's St. Louis defensive hockey.
Yes. Yeah.
And then Michael Newworth.
Michael Newworth. He's getting spot starts. Every start, he's had a shutout. 3 wins, 3 shutouts. I don't think every start. I think he has lost a couple games.
That's for Philly.
But he was undrafted. Mason got kind of hurt. Didn't play a couple games. Newworth came in. He's ranked 35th in Yahoo.
All right, well, we got one more fantasy hot player, but we'll talk him in a bit. Let's go to the cold superstars.
Cold superstars. Number 1, everybody knows it. Sidney Crosby.
Put this guy on your bench, folks. Don't drop him. Put him on your bench.
I've got him on many of my leagues, and I'm still playing him. Just because if he goes off, he goes off. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I shake my head every time he doesn't score, but you can't bench Sidney Crosby.
So
he's cold, but keep playing him. Just because it's Sidney Crosby. It's ridiculous, I know. But
you're losing points if you've got other guys that can put up
the other day I had Sean Monahan, Backstrom, and Crosby on my team, and I sat Monahan and played Crosby and Backstrom. Crosby got nothing. 2 goals sitting on the bench.
In my opinion, folks, put him on your bench if you're smart.
All right.
For a bit.
I guess I'm not smart. Dang.
Who else?
Claude Giroux. He should be playing much better. And his line mate, Jacob Voracek, finally got his first goal. First goal this season.
So he's might heat up then, right?
Yeah, well, he should be. These guys have to go back up. They're too good of players not to go up.
Okay. Cool. And then also...
guy on the back end, Mark Giordano. You drafted him 40th, so 3rd round. 414th ranked right now. Calgary just... if you don't... anybody other than Gaudreau, Monahan, they're all playing crappy.
Again, defensemen are hard to play, and Giordano's the kind of guy. Yeah, put him on your bench if you've got other D right now.
Yep.
And just don't play him until he starts to pick it up.
Yep. Another Penguin, Chris Letang, having a rough start to a year. He is just frustrated out on the ice.
The whole team is frustrated.
Yeah, Pittsburgh's not playing well at all. They can't break out of their own end. They're bouncing pucks off the glass for the breakouts.
Soft in their own end, right?
Yeah.
So that's what happens when you don't have veteran defensemen.
Yep, young defensemen.
Goalies? What about them?
Goalies, Tuukka Rask. You would think this guy would be at the top with the leads. Henrik Lundqvist, Carey Price, Pekka Rinne. No, 520th ranked in Yahoo. Only 5 wins.
Wow.
Goals against average, 3.02. Letting in over 3 goals a game. That's not good.
So he's not playing well. The defense
save percentage under 900 for Tuukka Rask. Has he ever been that in his career? I don't think so.
No.
He's not playing well.
He's not playing well at all.
Bobrovsky playing on a bad team.
Yeah, Columbus is lost.
You probably drafted him in the 5th round.
Yeah, I think I did draft him just because people predicted Columbus to be.
Well, yeah, and he's got the Vezina Trophy a couple years ago, so he's a good goalie.
That was all on Bobrovsky, and stole the show, but now he can't steal it every year.
Yeah. Now that Tortorella's there, they've turned their game around
a little bit.
Everybody's blocking shots,
so we'll see. And that leads us into injuries. Reto Berra, you gotta play him because Varlamov is out. He was playing bad to begin with. Colorado's getting a lot of losses because Varlamov has one of the worst save percentages in the league. This is good timing, actually, for Colorado, in my opinion. He's out. Bear is going to play a lot of games now, and he is one of the hottest goalies in the NHL so far this season. I believe he has like a .953 save percentage, which is basically the best among all goalies with, I think, 4 games played or more.
Yep.
His record shows a goals against average 1.50. So he is a good fantasy pickup and a great goalie right now for the Colorado Avalanche.
He might steal the net when Varlamov comes back. He might stay in the net.
Yeah,
he's playing that good.
He hasn't been that great even last season wasn't the best.
Yeah.
Like he has the potential to be. And he's stolen the crease.
Yeah.
From it. Who else is injured?
Patrick Elias is just coming back from injury.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he got injured before
training camp.
Training camp.
Yeah. With a knee injury.
Yep.
And he's coming back in. which is going to slot him probably in behind Camilleri on the left wing. Probably moves Kalinin down to third line. So Ilyash will be playing with Travis Zajac, who's having a decent season, 11 points, 16 games. So about what Zajac normally gets, but he's playing a good defensive game. So Ilyash coming back might bring up those points just a little bit more.
Well, Eliash will be on the power play. He's got to be.
Yeah.
He's their leader
Yep.
in that whole clique. And, of course, they have chemistry, him and Zajac, so
Yep.
It'll be good for the doubles.
Yeah.
That's it for today's episode. I'm your host, Peter Wojciarynov. You can catch me on Twitter at Russia98.
And I'm Paul Zwombag. You can catch me at Zwombag, ZWAMBAG.
And because of all this structure, we're going to break it into 2 episodes per week. Later on this week.
Perfect. Excellent.
Later on this week, we're going to Team ISO, the Arizona Coyotes. And we're also going to go into prospects with that team. And also, we're going to have prospects of the week.
Perfect.
See you.
Bye.